Hey mages, welcome back to Turtle MTG. And today I'm playing some Explorer today. I did a video, my last video was giving you some real good budget Explorer decks. This was one of them. I was asked to put some gameplay up of the decks. And we're going to start off here with the mono red, and this has zero rares. So we know the Explorer format is a bit rare heavy, which is why I did this video. If you haven't seen the 3 decks, you just want to see them as well, make sure to check out that video after this one. But this is mono red. It is a burn. It does have creatures as well. It's not just all burn. One of my favourites that I put into this deck is Gutter Snipe. Amazing art there. It's a 2/2 whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell. Gutter Snipe deals 2 damage to the opponent. Now, what else do we have in here? We have Fanatical Firebrand. We're going to go through the creatures first. 1/1 with haste. You can sack it, 1 damage to any target, to a creature that needs to die, or maybe just finishing off an opponent. We also have Gitu Lava Runner. That's a 1/2. It can have haste. If we have instants and sorceries in the graveyard, you need 2 or more of them. Then it gives it +1/+0 and haste. So if you've got the ability to play this and you've only got 1 in there, make sure you play like your Shock or, something, Spiteful Hazard, Lightning Strike, depending on what mana you got, to potentially give this haste and start the beat down, which is what this deck is all about. It's all about just beating down your opponent as quickly as you can. There's no, there's no real end game. This is just burn, get in there as quickly as you can. If you're beating life gain and they suddenly start, gaining all their life, you're probably going to find it struggling. You need to get the win in as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible. The other creature we have is Viashino Pyromancer. 2/1 for 2, comes in, does a shock, 2 damage to player or planeswalker. So you can't do creature with this, you can only do target player or planeswalker, but still a very cool card. Spoke about this one, Gutter Snipe. Brilliant card. If it can stay on the field, or even if you play and they try to kill it in response, and maybe you could do a shock, 2 damage ends up being 4 damage, 2 mana lightning strike, 3 damage ends up being 5 damage. You see why this is in the deck. It's absolutely brilliant. But even if you're doing your card drawing spells, do a bit of damage first, then get the spectacle cost, which means then you can pay this for 1 if the opponent's lost life, instead of 3. So if you're not playing with spectacle and you're maybe new to Explorer, or not seeing these sort of cards, spectacle is really good. You have to do damage to the opponent, then you can pay him for a cheaper cost. So we've got this and Skewer the Critics in there that could potentially cost 1 mana. So imagine with like the Gutter Snipe on the field, you'll pay 1 mana to potentially do 5 damage. Games can be quick, won and lost quick as well. Wizard's Lightning can cost 1 mana as well if we control a wizard. If not, it's a 3 damage, it's a slightly more expensive Lightning Strike. But we do have wizards here. We have Lava Runner. We also have the Pyromancer that's a wizard as well. So you've got a good chance for getting that. Last card I want to talk about, we'll go to the lands, but we do have Kumano Faces Kakazan. Now, 1 damage to each opponent. Good. When you cast your next spell, something can come in with a counter. So if you're potentially coming in with Lava Runner with haste, it gets a little bit bigger. And this will flip into another creature with haste as well. And it means that creature dealt damage this turn by a source you control will die. You get to exile it instead. Land base, very low, 16 mountains, but we do run 4 Spikefield Hazards as well that can be done as a little 1 damage to any target. Or we have to play it as a land potentially boost. So we got, 20 lands, but 4 of these are spell lands. Now, where is it? The average, 1.9, the CMC. And as you can see, I've pimped it out with the fiery red sleeves, the Chandra, and a fiery cat, just to, be full on this blue mage playing mono red. I know. But let's get to some gameplays now. Showcase the deck so you can put it together. 0 rares. Let's hopefully get some wins. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Opening hand. Couple of lands is what we're nice. Ooh, we've got a lot of 1-drops. But we do have a 1.9 CMC average, like I said. But yeah, we'll get down it. We'll keep it 7. Opponent goes first. Opponent will probably guess what we're playing just by literally the fire. Look at those animated sleeves, which is cool. Okay, so I think we're coming with Kumano for 1 damage. Start the burn. Now, we can get, these 2 in next turn, which seems pretty tasty to me. Or if opponent potentially plays nothing, we could go 2 Fanatical Firebrands and just attack. We've got lots of different plays here. When it dies, to 1 damage to any target. Okay, and then he's going to come in with 1/1 counters. So this is what makes Kumano good. We go here. Let's go Fanatical. 1/1 counter. Comes in as a 2/2. Fanatical. And we will attack in. So we get in for 3 damage. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yes, we do. Okay. Did have the skewer there. But we can play Kumano to do damage. To skewer for 3 damage. Burn down to 16. Castle Lockthwain. I like that card against Burn because draw cards, lose cards equal to number of cards. Okay. Oh, they're probably going to sack it. Yeah, okay. Like it, like it. Going to sack it to draw cards, are we? Yeah. I've seen that play a few times. Okay. Transformed into a 2/2. Lovely. So we'll go here. We'll go Kumano. We'll go Kumano. We'll go Spectacle. Oh, we're burning out here. And then we'll attack in. Down to 8. Okay. That's what Burn's all about. Now, if we draw a creature, it'd be nice. They come with counters. We do have Spikefield Hazard. The Bastion. But we do have this. So we can actually exile. So is this just when it dies? It is when it dies. Nice, nice. So we go 1 damage. Spike Hazard. Lovely. Comes in with counters. We go 2 damage there. And we're attacking for 3 with our 4/3 there. These will turn into 2/2s. So we've got a 4/3 Viashino Etching. 2 2/2s coming down. So opponent's going to need 2 blockers at least and killing these creatures. Although potential to gain life. Judith. Here we go. Exile, exile. These come in as 2 2/2s. Lovely. And we're just attack all in for a lot of damage. And that is how the burn deck works. Quick and fast. Didn't even need our gutter snipe. And there was a little bit of life gain going to be happening over there, but we got rid of it quick. Alright, opening hand is a decent again. So we'll keep the 7. Fable Passage. We will go in with our Lava Runner. Because I want to play Kumano, then light up the stage. So in comes a Mountain. Pimping up their lands there. So if it's mono red, Fable Passage to thin the deck out that extra percentage potentially. No. Oh, it's the colours of Rakdos again. Rakdos. Okay. Oh, now that's one that we're going to have to deal with. So we're going to have to go here. Does this do... Was this 2 damage to player? Okay, so we will kill the knight. Really? No, I'm going to put the pressure on. Do you know, I need to put this in. I was thinking of saving it for light up the stage. Which would have been nice. But hopefully we can draw that 3rd land. I can strike. Bit of hastiness. Okay, going to battle us with a haste. Come on, 1/1 counter. Give me that land, please. Okay. Scry River. 3 colour. There's the land. Lovely. Okay. So we go here. Damage. We will do a light up stage to get that in there to give this an extra bump. So we got Lava Runner coming down with haste. We've got Fanatical Firebrand coming down with haste. This will be coming down and turned into haste. Okay, nice 3/3. So we might have to change the plan a little bit. Play 1 lightning strike here unless they attack. Do they feel lucky? Ah, Annoying. Okay. Annoying. Gets a counter. Spike field hazard. Transforms. And we go. Into a 2-2. Do I want to do this? I mean, it does give me another creature. So, we're going to attack in. We do have Spiteful Hazard to kill the knight. Lovely. Lovely. Opponent down to 8. 3 creatures. They do have a 4-4 though, but we can strike them, draw cards. Well, they are dropping their hand though, so they hold back. They are holding back. Okay. So we're just going to attack all in. Because we do have Lightning Strike. It's dealt damage. When do it deal... When do it dies, it deals damage compared to any target. Okay. Okay. Let's strike it. Let's strike that damage. Now, what did I have in hand? Hopefully not a protection spell with that one card. Okay. Opponent's thinking they can gain life. Oh, that's annoying. We need to be lucky here. We need to be lucky here. We were not lucky. We drew 2 lands off that. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, I mean, they're down to 4. We can just hold back. The opponent can't really attack. They can gain 3 life, though, to go to 7. There's a Wizard's Lightning. Nothing in hand. So I think we just go all in again. Now, see if they block. Now, if they double block, they are not double blocking. Oh, dear. Oh, they can gain the life, though. Now, do we kill the creature? Now, we can put them to 1. They go back to 4. Then they go to 2. Then we're just 1 burn spell away. They can actually then just kill this other creature. Okay. So let's do opponent, because they still can't really attack. 3 damage. Shame we can't play these. Shame there's no burn. Now we'll play 1. Food token, create 3. I mean, maybe I should have got rid of the goose. Completely forgot that that makes tokens and then they can just sack for 3 life. Yeah, I should have got rid of that. Coming in for the 4. Okay. Still holding back. Yeah, I feel like I should have got rid of the... yeah, I should have got rid of the goose. Stop that life gain. Misplay. Misplay. Wizard's Lightning. Yeah. We're getting rid of it now. They can do it again. But we need to get rid of that. We will hold back. Down 5 life. Now 8 life. Oh, that's annoyed me. It was tricky, like doing damage, killing the Dreadhorde, but if I killed the Dreadhorde, then they could have killed our other creature, we would have had nothing. They've killed that, and they've got that for 6. Okay. Okay. Oh, down for 2. Come on. Alright. Fanatical Firebrand. Let's attack in. Oh, they drew the Questing Beast. Unbelievable. Down to 11. I think we're done and dusted. Kippers and custard. We are done. It's a Wizard's Lightning. It's a Wizard's Lightning. Not a lot we can do. Do to opponent. 3 more damage to opponent. GG's. Good game. Good game. Yeah, I felt like I mucked up a little bit there, but I don't know whether it would have made a difference. We will never know. But it wasn't the sharpest of plays. Right, we have... Well, we technically have 2 lands, so that's not too bad. We'll keep that at 7. Opponent goes first again. Come on, Arena, give us the first, please. Right, okay, revealing. Oh, it's a little elf. We do draw another land. Let's... Well, there's no sound effect there. That was a bit weird. Someone did tell me that the sound effects had gone a bit funny. Oh, took the life, eh? Right, let's go. Humanu. 1 damage. Gonna attempt the spectacle cost of this and try and draw a... Yep, got the land I want. Lovely. Okay. We do have the land. Oh, is this like... Oh, it can't be control with elves, surely. Alright, let's go. Let's go with the 3 damage with the lightning strike. Okay, and then we're going to go with the fanatical firebrand. Okay. Yeah, the elves throw me and then hold him back. I'm expecting something. I don't know what. Brazen Borrower. Okay, I haven't seen that card for a while. Brazen Borrower with its 1 toughness, though, is not really a problem for us. Does it have flash? I can't remember. Yeah, it does have flash. Okay. So that goes as a 2/2. We can play a land. We'll go in with our fanatical again. Didn't want to play the gutter snipe there. We will go to attacks. Nothing coming in. There's no sound on it. What's going on? We will go 3 damage. And then we'll just pass the turn. Now, if they do... Yeah, they do that. We go for another 3 damage, down to 5. Someone did say to me the sounds were, like, completely broken at the moment on Arena. Prosperous Innkeeper, a little bit of life gain, a little bit annoying. If we draw land, though, we go Gutter Snipe, Shock. 4 damage, boom. Sacrifice the Fanatical Firebrand. They do gain a life, though, so... Okay. Oh, I mean, I don't mind that. That's a bit of damage. Hit for 3. Okay. Lightning Strike. Have we got them? I think we've got them, you know. Let's go 2 damage. Let's sack. 1 damage. And let's Lightning Strike for 3 damage. Boom, boom. Sorry about the sound. I don't know what Arena's doing with that, but hey, what a great win that was. Speedy, Speedy, McSpeedy. Right, opening hand, we have the Spikefield and the Mount again. Opponent goes first again. What is going on? So I think we go... I think we start off with... I do like leading with Kumanu sometimes. Because it does mean that Fanatical Firebrand comes in as a 2/2. So I'd always suggest that's the play if you can do it and you've got both in hand. Thoughtseize. Nice. This could be a different game. Okay, took me shock. Let's go with Kamani. Thought they might take my Spiteful Hazard, to be honest, there, with a bit of land. Knight of the Ebon Legion. Ebon Legion. Oh, 2 Knights of the Ebon Legions. Okay. So we're going to have to put this in as a land. We're going to have to put this in as an additional counter. We're going to attack in. This could be a trouble, this one. If we don't draw lands, and these are going to be getting life soon. They can pay 3. Yeah. Oh, tapped land. Nice. Yeah, Mono Black is a sweet, sweet deck. Wizard's Lightning. Okay, so exile this. It comes back. This can't block. Didn't realise that. That's pretty sweet. How many have I got in there? 1. Annoying. I think I kill one of these now. And then I attack him for 4. Down to 11. Now, I do have a Wizard's Lightning, but I do need another land. So I can play this. Okay, coming in. Sweet. Didn't pay the 3. Interesting. Spawn of me. Oh my days. Right, there's another land. That's perfect. So let's go. Gitu. Comes in as a 2-2. Attack him. We can kill this. 2, 4, 6. Are they blocking? Now, we probably actually want to kill this. So if they don't block, I am going to kill the knight. They are going to block. Now, that's their source of life gain, though. So I think I'm quite happy to do that. Because this drains. So it does get bigger. I'm not going to lie, there's 8 damage there. Maybe I did this wrong, but maybe I should have killed the spawn. Dreaded Wander comes in tapped. They can attack for 8. They got another one tapped. Attacking him for 3 because that can't block. Gitu. 4. That should be enough. We're going to attack in. We've got the Viashino. That's game. It's game. Viashino comes in. Oh, what a win. What a win. We just took down a top mono black deck. Oh, this deck is so fun. I'm going to call it into the game because the sound is just absolutely rubbish. But what do we have there? 4 or 5 games, and we just steamrolled everyone. And we played some really good decks there. If you're looking, maybe we can have a look. Potential upgrades. Let's go and have a look at some upgrades. I haven't thought of any. I always like doing upgrades on the fly after playing the games and stuff like that. But what we look at is not collected. We look at rares and mythics and have a look at what potentially could come in. Now, obviously, you got your mountains there. Castle Embreth is a good card because it pumps up your creatures, which is nice. We do have a fair few creatures there. You've also got Den of the Bugbear, which means you can attack from lands as well. Out the 2, ends the battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain, so potentially that can come in. We do win with attacking creatures, but we do win with burn as well. So I'm not too sure which one. I'd probably... I mean, you could go 2 and 1, maybe. Just adding that in there, if you so desire. Now, we have Gitu Lava Runner, which is a very good 1-drop. For me, Kumar and I used it as a budget option, and it does do some work. So to swap that out potentially, and bring in something like Soul Scar Mage, doesn't have haste, but does have prowess. But for me, a lot of decks do run Skull Mage, but I like the Commander, the way it can just come in and automatically trigger, light up the stage and screw the critics. So for me, I probably wouldn't swap that. A hasty creature that's always used as well, I think that's because I haven't collected it, which is Bomat Carrier. Discard your hand. It's a good way of refilling your hands as a 1-1. So that would fight over the place of Fanatical Firebrand. So this is probably a stricter upgrade to Fanatical Firebrand. So Bomat Carrier would be one that I would upgrade to bring in there. Fervent Champion is another one. The 1-drops, Lava Runner, you do, it's a 1-2 unless you've got those other creatures in there. So Fervent Champion, whenever a champion attacks another target knight, you control gets +1 not. So you need 2 of these really on the field because we don't think we run any other knights. No. So what's this swap into? This swaps into a Human Shaman. So it's a card I've seen played, but luck again, I'm quite happy with what we got. If you want to make this into a best of 3, then potentially that could come in. Now we're looking at you saw we won all the games without Gutter Snipe. Gutter Snipe is in there for budget reasons. It's very good. Bloodthirsty Adversary is probably better just for the aggro package. Good early, turn 2, getting in with haste. Pay 3 any number of times when you pay that, put that many counters on it. So potentially it might come with 1, but you can see with the low land base, it might not be as good. But I know this is played in a lot of decks as well. But for me, I just love Gutter Snipe. Towards the end of the game when we're stalling and your shocks potentially with this on the field become 4 damage. 5 damage for a lightning strike and skewer. I think would be very, very good as well to add in. Runaway Stinking, not really the type of deck for this. It's still very good. It can add 3, but we're not really chaining off a lot of spells. Robber the Rich is a very interesting one. See, this is an interesting one maybe to swap. If you're not fancying Gutter Snipe, Robber the Rich helps you with reach, which is always helpful. And it has haste, which is good as well. If the plenty players more cards in hand, you exile the top card of their library, joining turn 10 of a row, you may cast that card. So, there's so many different ways. If you're missing some cards for this deck and you've got other rares you want to bring in, there's a lot of ways you can sort of, adapt this deck and it'll still be very good. Goblin Chain Whirler. 3/3 first strike. Ends the battle with 1 damage to each opponent and each creature they control. It's a nice card. It does a little bit of damage to their creatures and stuff. Turn 3, you might clear the field a bit. Very good against tokens as well. So, an interesting one. See, this would definitely be the one that you replace Gutter Snipe with. If you want, your 3-drop, you swap this over and put this in there. You'd have your first strike, and it does a bit of damage, which can clear the field. And, 3/3 first strike is very nice. So, that would be the one that potentially you would have to swap with. The Planeswalkers, for me, normally go to the sideboard. This one, 0/2 elemental tokens, very aggressive, so you can get this in there and attack. Chandra Acolyte of Flame would be the one out of the 2 that I would put in there if you fancy a Planeswalker. So this, I've given you some ideas. There's so many different cards in mono red that you can add in the rare, rare facility like Legion Warboss. There's so many that I can't really go through them all. But you've seen the deck as is, and it works. My main swap would be bringing in, like I said, the Colourless Bowmat Courier, potentially for Fanatical Firebrand. That would be a definite swap. And then if you want to swap the Gutter Snipe out, I've just given you like a plethora of options to try. Even Bone Crusher Giant, 2 damage to stomp, then putting it as a creature. There's loads. Test out, see which cards you've got. Try it as this first, and if you just like that, it just keeps on winning, then you don't need to change anything. But there is upgrades for you there as well. If you want to see more of these, I've got 2 more decks to play, so give this a big thumbs up and I'll record it quicker if you do. There is mono green and there was a mono black deck, one with 3 rares and one with 5 rares, so still super budget, but this is 0 rare. If you want to support me for all the work I do on all the budget stuff, I appreciate it like all my patrons do. Big shout out to you. You can go and check that low and you can support me for as little as $1. It just means a lot. Anyway, you lot take care and I'll see you on the next one.